bitches? What's up? Wake up. It's morning time. What's up, bitches? What's up? Wake up. It's morning time.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. What is up, everybody? How are we doing today on this fine, fantastic Tuesday, Taco Tuesday? Who's getting tacos today? Who's excited for tacos? What is up? It is June 16th, halfway through the month, all that kind of business. Look at these people showing up, hanging out. The 10K game is just cruising, you guys. I'm telling you, you don't understand how many shows I've ran. I don't even understand how many, where I just sit here listening to the theme song on repeat, watching the screen, going, when am I going to start the show? Is it going to be 1 minute in, 2 minute in, 3 minute in? And I kind of just wait for someone to say something in the chat so that I know that there's a real human being watching and I have someone to directly talk to. So the 10K game is clutch. Appreciate that. You guys jumping along and joining in. Yeah, MP, I told you. I'm gonna start them early. I'm gonna fuck around with the times. I might start one at 5 a.m. You guys don't know. Um, but we're here for it. Good morning, Caitlin. Good morning, MP. Good morning, Greek Mike. Good morning, Bukes over on X. What's up, buddy? Gratitude of the day. Getting to spend some time with my brother. You know what? It's I think I popped in somewhere, either a stream or maybe it was just on your posts. Like how it's so wonderful. It's so heartwarming. It's so adorable that the two of you have been brought together, and even mom and pops, by this. I absolutely love your family's story and that you guys get to do this. He gets all these boxes, he rips them all. We all have a fun time in the show. And then you come over on your birthday weekend while pregnant, and just help him and help all of us donating your time, and then you guys get to hang and have those little memories. So super cool. Family is everything. Right on, right on. Good morning, Oz. Good morning, card fishing. What's up, gentlemen? How are you doing? Core memories were made last night. Yeah, you went back. Good. I'm glad. I saw the photos, so I knew. But good for you. Way to knuckle under and make it happen. I won't be in the car. What does that mean? Dylan, is this a rare opportunity that you're just not driving? My dad is going for a complete base set now. Nice, Pops. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, that's really cool. I always wanted one of those for last year's Chrome, and then I ended up winning a giveaway. Oh, 5 a.m. I get you. I ended up winning Mike JY's giveaway where we all bought jewelry from his mom's website, and I got the whole base refractor set that he gave me. So that's really cool. A little special thing for me. But since we're talking, people drop your money amount again. Yesterday, I mean, I spent a ton. Yesterday was actually the best day for me. Sorry, I was saying yesterday's show, I was telling you that I spent a ton over the weekend. I didn't finish my sentence. But yesterday, I only spent $8.85. I won an eBay auction, um, and had to cash out and pay that. I guess I could have just paid it today instead and pushed the money. And then yesterday, I also received my first 4 packages. So I got a TTM package. I got I don't know who this is, Fulfillment out of Ohio. I got a Mama Breaks package. I think this is the person that I've been buying like crazy amount of spots for because that's a heavy box. This is Mama Breaks. So got some stuff here. Might crack it on screen. Might I helped you out. I outbidded you on the duck spot. Nice. Did you hit anything? I don't remember how or why or what that was in, but um I think I went into a couple. So I think what it is I like the duck for the neon or the chalkboard or something. Like I'm hunting like the neon set and the chalkboard set. I think that's really cool. I like the mangas, but I think it's just too big of a set to try to get. But the problem is there's so many characters in the neon and chalkboard that also are like higher tiered, like either have the variant eyes on the duck or the black cat is in the neon. So that makes like like there's people already putting full sets on eBay. Um, and the neon set is super expensive because it involves the cat. So it's like, that's a tough one. Bruh, you're killing me right now. All right, I gotta stop the show. Um, yeah, that was a fun one. I thought that was a cool idea. I even commented on it. Like, I'm glad it went well. I'm glad that they said that they were going to rerun it back. It kind of seems like a cool thing. It's less spots for them to deal with, so it's definitely less organization, in my opinion. And Tom confirmed it, and less shipping and fulfillment and all that stuff. So buying secondhand is definitely a play there. Yeah, I saw a couple people do out there on eBay that have chalkboard full sets and neon full sets, and I did throw some bids out there. So feel free if you want to outbid me and also save me money because you guys all know that I probably shouldn't be spending money because I've told you that a million times. So they're doing a Topps Chrome 3X Mega Case Rarity Break on To the Moon. Let's see what his spots are like. What the oh, you're gonna do that to me? Psh, bro, I'm not gonna sign in on my computer. That's gonna cost me so much money if I do. What's up, Dan? Good morning, sir. So yeah, uh, got some packages. Spent a tiny bit of money yesterday. Uh, all good, all good. My gratitude. DM me on IG, Dom. I can help you. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. On IG, don't try to make me jump platforms, dude. Is it the same name? Should I assume that? But no, no problem at all. I'll find you. Uh, Yesterday, let's see, what did we do yesterday? Yesterday we kind of killed it. We went a real long, hard day. Same name. All right, dope, 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 dope. I popped over to Target right after finishing this up and hitting breakfast. It seemed like a whole bunch of people were walking disappointedly out of the parking lot. There was no Pokemon boxes, no Nidos in hands. So I kind of knew that going in, I wasn't going to find anything. So just kind of did a little quick thing. I mean, thankfully, the way that they have it set up is the cards are either right there at guest services, right at the door, right behind the counter, or they're in the one of the first cash register aisles. So it's like a real quick, like just walk in 2 minutes, walk right out, get back in your car and drive off to work. So that's my play. I'll probably be stopping by, most Mondays and Wednesdays just to kind of see if there's anything ever in there at Target. And my goal is to get two more megas so that I have four megas total. So that me and each one of the kids can open a mega box and kind of take that to the dome and see how it works. I was way too late again helping my brother packaging. I need another 10 minutes of sleep. Thank you for stopping by. That the 10K game, the girl. Appreciate your intensity. Target also has cards by the toys. Yeah, I looked at the two Targets that are closest to my work and my home, and they don't anymore. They've moved all their cards to the register, but I have heard that um, in the electronics and toys area, they just have the blind boxes and like the pop figures and stuff like that. I found zero boxes in any stores near me. Well, don't you live in the boonies, dude? Do you even have stores? Last attempt is today, and then I'm done searching. Your last attempt should be Wednesday. To my knowledge, Target's stock Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Uh, so from what I'm understanding and what I'm hearing is Target's just a week behind. So instead of releasing last Wednesday, it seems more likely that they're gonna get theirs tomorrow. Is what I'm really thinking. So tomorrow I'm gonna be there early, first in line. I think Wednesday's their big restock day. Like that's when they get the Pokemon, that's when they get the Nito. And so my assumption is when they get the V Friends. But then again, I've heard a ton of times that the whatever the carrier is that brings the top Chrome set comes later in the day. So I don't know, dude. Don't lose hope. You'll get it. I mean, I'm thinking also like 3 weeks from now, they might just be there. You know, there's all kinds of Topps Chrome NFL baseball that just kind of sits on the shelves because it's like way beyond release day. I kind of feel like that's going to be the what happens. Yeah, I've gotten laughed at GameStop and had to. Yeah, I know it sucks. It's such a bummer. The GameStop I went through, I looked through the whole entire store and could not see the dang V Friends until I was like walking out, and then out of the corner of my eye, I saw it like right behind the two dudes, like two boxes, and I was like, "Oh, I'll take those. Thank you very much, sir." So that was sheer luck, and I had already called them previous days, and they said they didn't have any. So I think it's just sheer luck. I think they get very little in, and the problem is like we think that they're like getting their boxes in the morning or the day before, and so they're unloading it before they open the stores, but they don't care. They're just teenagers or stoners or they're just looking like, oh, just see that stack. I've heard people say this and I've seen it too. It's like, yeah, that stack of boxes. We got that in like yesterday. And it's like, put it on the shelf, MFers. Be there in the Russian ads World Cup. Here we go. Nice. Um, guys, David's coming in. We gotta stop talking about V friends. Um, what's up, people? All right. Like I said, we had a good day yesterday. Uh, Work was cool. My client, she's getting a little anxious, she's getting a little nervous, and I'm having to hold back reminding her that I told her the project would take 2 to 4 months, and we're barely in our 2nd month. But she was pushing me about a 4th of July holiday, so I went through the schedule with her, and I'm like, "Yeah, we can get you done by 4th of July, like, weekend." Um, it might be a little tight, but I think I can make it work for you to have company over. And then next thing I know, she comes to me and she's like, "Oh, my daughter's coming in the weekend before." And I'm like, "Not gonna happen." "What do you mean? What status is it gonna be at?" I'm like, "You'll have like a pretty much working kitchen, but you're still gonna be in disarray. Like, I can't have you putting everything back in the drawers and filling the kitchen and all that stuff. Like, we have to clean it. And the cleaning is the very last thing. And she's looking at me like I'm crazy. She tells me, like, "Oh my God, it's been so hard. I'm such a clean freak and there's dust everywhere." I'm like, "Your expectations going into this should have been a little better. I thought I had told you all this stuff, but So it's been a weird couple of days. And then when I showed up the other day, the my cabinet guy was loading her fire pit into his truck, and I'm like, "Oh, she let you have that?" And he's like, "Yeah, yeah." She told me about it, and I'm like, "All right, cool." And I get a text message from her saying, "Someone stole our fire pit." It's like and then she called me, and I was like, "Oh, the cabinet guy had it in his truck, so I know who has it." I'm like, "But he seemed to believe that you told him he could have it. Are you sure you didn't tell him, like, maybe even the last time he was there and he just got it this time? Like, that happens." Not too much older. Like she has kids in her 20s, so I would say she's a little older than me, maybe 50s would be my guess. Not too much older. But yeah, and then so then I contacted the cabinet guy. I was like, "Hey, bring it back tomorrow, please." And he's like, "Yep, no problem." And then all of a sudden I get a message from her saying, "Oh, my husband just reminded me that I did tell him he could have it. So don't worry about bringing it back." I am not 30. I'm 42 or 43 or something like that. So anyways, that was a fun little exchange back and forth with the client. Um, so it is what it is. It's part of the life. I thought it was funny. And then, got home pretty late because I stayed to try to clean up her house a little bit after that comment of her being a neat freak and stuff like that. Um, got home pretty late, just kind of hung out with the family. Nothing major, just some garbage time, sitting on the couch, talking, all that kind of stuff. Felt good. But yeah, we're here we are today. Today's gonna be a quick day and hoping to get home early, do some gardening with the wife and just kind of hang with the kids, play some basketball, maybe rip some cards. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how much comes in the mail today. But let's do the reading. What do you think? What do you guys think? Daily Dads, June 16th, reading of the day. Pretty simple one. A little twisted in the message, but the title is Do As You Say, right? So tells a story of the Carter family, Jimmy Carter's dad telling him to make him a promise. Don't smoke until you're 21. Don't smoke cigarettes until you're 21. And so he did, followed up with that, smoked when he was 21, didn't like it, never smoked again, lived into his 90s. I don't know if it says as of this reading, he was still alive at 98. I don't know if that is the case or not. Anyone know if Jimmy Carter is alive? Oh, it says death right there. So I'm going to assume not with us anymore. December 29th, 2024, at the age of 100. Okay. All right. Damn. You got there. Um, but the his mom, his dad, and his sisters, I don't remember how many, none of them followed up with that, and they all smoked and they all died early. So it was kind of like that whole lesson. And you'd think the lesson is tell your kids to do something, and whether or not you do it, as long as they do it, they'll be good. But in reality, the lesson that they're wanting to teach is to model it. If you're going to ask your kids to do something, straight wins might be boring. Twisted wins create stories. Yes. If you're going to ask your kids to do something, the best way to not ensure, but get as close to possible as ensuring that they're going to do it is going to be to model what you're asking them. So if you're asking them not to smoke, don't smoke, right? May sound simpler uh, than said. Sounds simpler than said. Yeah, whatever. One way is to ask for help, right? We learn this, we know this. Um, Ask them to help you quit. Uh, say, hey, I want to be a better role model for you. I don't want you to smoke. It's a very hard life, blah, blah, blah. Or I don't want you to have anger issues, very hard life. So can you help me? Just let me know when I'm getting too angry or when I'm looking stressed or getting ready to find my cigarettes, and just put your hand on me calmly and say, you shouldn't do that, Dad. You told me not to do it. If I see you doing it, it's kind of confusing my little kid brain. So I like the lesson. Lesson's good. Lesson's pretty easy one, relatively. We've run this many times over. Model, be the leader, lead by example, all those kind of things. Um, Lead by example, yep. Right your ship so that you can lead and they can choose to follow, right? They still have their choice, they still have their free will, but the best way that you're going to get those results is by fixing yourself. That's why this is in the month of self. Ooh, did I just lose a word? Self care. Gotcha. And, so taking care of yourself, figuring out those things that about you don't like, want to change, wish you could be better at, and start getting yourself into a program of fixing them, self-care. Maybe start a BroFit program, get your health in check. Good for you, card fishing. And then as you make these changes, you can start to say, look, kids, I'm trying to be healthy because I'm this. And I would love for you to see that and and follow. Don't drink, don't smoke. What do you do? Goody two shoes. plenty of fun. You know that. You know that. You sing out loud to your kids. Don't ask your kids to do something you yourself aren't doing. Yep, that's right. And then obviously the underlying lesson of the whole entire reading today is just don't smoke. It's not good for you. Sucks. Bad. Tastes bad. It's gross. It smells. Your car stinks. Your hands stink. Your clothes stink. And it's money. I think those things have like doubled in price, right? I have no idea. I am not a smoker at all. Um, but I gotta imagine they're. Oh, I'm just talking about cigarettes, dude. Don't worry about all that other stuff. You can smoke everything else, just not cigarettes. Oh man. And then damn, we're cruising today. The Stoic reading of the day. Oh, cool. Yeah, yeah, for sure. I mean, how else are you gonna stay up all night and watch every single VFriend stream if you don't have a little bit of crack in you and like 47 monitors? I mean, come on. And plus run a restaurant and chase after a toddler. I mean, you need something. Come on. Come on. I choose Celsius. You choose crack. It is what it is. Daily Dads does not support the use of crack. Oh, the shenanigans. Love it. But yeah. Oh, the daily Stoic reading. Chasing Tattlers it is exercise 100%. Like 100%. It should count. Your Apple Watch should be like, "Are you exercising right now?" Like, yeah, actually, I'm just being a parent, but yes, I am exercising. Daily Stoic reading today is a one we just went over. It's ask for help. You can't do it all yourself. Uh, you certainly shouldn't be expected to. And when you really need help, you should feel very comfortable asking for it. For sure. For sure. Mike is learning that lesson right now. He's like, I thought running a restaurant was difficult. Holy crap. Holy crap. Having a toddler is something special. All right. Can we open this? This is a package from TTM. It's proud sponsors of the show, Tom and Jay. If you know, you know. These fucking guys. They sent me scissors, bro. I guess I didn't hit very well in my spot because they're like, we need to send them some scissors. Why are these cards stuck in here? Oh, they're taped. I also have some knives. This is actually a box cutter, but from my favorite knife show ever. I'm pretty sure I just cut the card, which is also TTM. Well, speaking of stoicism, mhm, look at that. My first card. My first card. Dude, I just literally just got one card. What an expensive card this was. I wonder why they sent me some scissors. Ooh, these are nice. There's a couple base in here. Look at that guy. Look at that guy. Can you see that camera? Why am I putting it off to the side? 3 base cards. I'm just gonna grade them all. TTM originally pulled. And see, this is what I'm really curious about are why do they have the purple? Like, why is it purple on this card? And then green and blue and yellow on others. I don't know. I'm really curious to find out. Has anybody organized all their cards to figure out why some are purple or green or whatever? I don't know. I accidentally sliced the front cover of a comic the other day. That sucks. Yeah. Scissors to open the scissors. Yep. Ooh. Ooh. And I see the neon on the back too. Guys, I'm so bad. Like you can tell I don't rip enough. I don't get enough packages because I'm so bad at like the team bags and all the other stuff. So when people double and triple bag it, yeah. Oh, look at all those base guys. Base, 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 base. Ooh, 2 neons. How nice. Lovely. Who's that from? I don't know. It's from New Jersey. Yeah, I like these guys. Oh, this one's numbered. Guys, even with my glasses, I can't see that. Number to 99. This one, the green one. Did you guys see that before I did? So this is base. That's number to 99. How cool. Oh, cool. And then these are all base. No refractors on that guy yet. And then regular manga. So you get I like this part of it that when your character has the different series or the different parallels. I like these two for sure. But base is okay. It's like winking. I think manga's my favorite. I've never been a huge fan of the evolving pose, which they're used for the neon, but very, very cool. I got a numbered neon. How awesome. That's so cool. And it's green, right? I'd say that's green. Maybe like a turquoise. Oh, it's green. Well, thank you to whoever that is. I'm gonna have to figure out who that is. Fulfillment one of one. Oh, I know who that is. That's the one of one card shop. They were the first people to put pricing up for a break, and I jumped right on that Stoic Slime spot. So they were like the first people ever. I think Tom from To the Moon was the guy who found them first, and I just kind of did a little whatnot stalking and found the show that he bought into. And ooh, Father's Day weekend is this weekend, guys. Look how good I am. Did you guys remember how good I was at reminding all of us that it was Mother's Day weekend? I never even thought about Father's Day. Rip it. Yep. Any big plans? No. No. We did our Father's Day trip to Sedona. That's what Father's Day that was Father's Day for me. So I did the off-roading with my kids, and then we did all the Sedona stuff. I'm doing furniture lifting and helping them move. And then this weekend we are going up to my wife's parents' house to celebrate a more low-key Father's Day with her dad and her brother. So her brother, and her dad, the three fathers. And we're gonna go to the country club that they got memberships on, and they have like a little lake and like those little what are those things? The like inflatables that are in the water that you get to like jump and bounce like a trampoline and stuff like that. Oh, this is cool. Except we put tape over it, freaking Tom. They have like this so that's our plans for Father's Day. Bro, come on. Get the tape off the scissors. They have this little oh focus. Is it canon? And To the Moon sticker, read more comics, and a QR code. So that's cool. That's interesting. I try to get that off because I love Is a Canon and TTM. And we'll put that right here in the old water bottle next to these VFriends stickers. Support my favorite Tom Enterprises because I am Teacher number one fan for sure. A comic sticker too. So yeah, these are interesting. They're like smaller versions of like a cooking scissor that I have. I got some more scissors. Guys, what a great show. Trish rip stuff all the time on the show. Is that more entertaining for you guys than my shenanigans? Yeah, what do you guys all well, we're already scissors and inflatables. Yeah. Scissor, tape, and inflatables. Not bringing these to the Father's Day party, but maybe. Well, we'll talk more about y'all's Father Days plans. But in reality, all the moms listening, no one. Do it. Get it right. It's Father's Day coming up this weekend. Don't forget. Don't forget. I feel like everybody likes to forget. It's okay. We don't need much. We just need you to look the other way when boxes full of cardboard show up. That's it. That's all we need. Okay, Amy, you hear that? All right, people. Have a great Tuesday. Enjoy your tacos. Enjoy your family. Enjoy your work. All that other stuff. Da 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 da. Da. Love you all. See you back here tomorrow. And thank you, thank you, thank you very much. Peace. There it is.
What's up, bitches? What's up? Wake up. It's